Thanks for being patient and preparing. Okay, here we go. I have my reading glasses. Were you
Yeah, I can read it.
Okay, so and whether we actually say it's at Coastline or not, let's just say
Yeah, I'm just gonna say our why.
what we do.
So this is we're just gonna read off our why and like why we're here, why we're doing this. We're always updating our language. We're always trying to make it more powerful and beautiful. And we're always trying to share with other people so that we can get their unique experience and what they think of it, and we're always just trying to make a more beautiful life. So right now, here's our why.
And say each one of them so that they get the context.
Yeah. So we have this written down. Our why at CoSnug, which is currently surrenderlab.com, empathy.lol, and badass.art, which are these three different organizations that are all focusing on different parts of the collective and the community. They're all trying to focus on different things. We're gonna go, but this is all just kind of a blanket statement for why we're all doing what we're doing in general, for all these different purposes. Empowering empathy. Our goal is simple: becoming receptive and allowing ourselves to be vulnerable. It's our method for accessing self-healing. This can be the most difficult idea to accept: the potential of our infinite power. Our why is we believe everyone deserves to enjoy living. We can connect with others in a meaningful way, and our mission is to help people achieve that through surrendering to vulnerability in Surrender Lab. Gaining skills in relating and co-creating and empowering empathy, and bravely showcasing their intentional and inclusive inspiring art to the world in badass art. Our how is by empowering empathy, which we believe is the key to creating deep and lasting relationships. We use a variety of techniques, tools, and programs such as Surrender Lab, Beyond Therapy sessions, frequency, sound, and vibration, co-creation gatherings, and CoSnug sessions to help individuals develop their empathy skills and forge deeper connections with others. Our what is to shift the culture by providing space and support for people to learn, grow, connect, and express themselves through intentional art. We inspire others to embrace inclusivity, relatability, empathy, and co-creation. We measure our impact by tracking the number of individuals who have reported feeling more connected and fulfilled after participating in our programs, and by monitoring the number of individuals who have taken concrete steps to improve their relationships and communities. Ultimately, we believe that it is time for us all to step into power, to connect with one another, and to create a world that is more compassionate, more accepting, and more fulfilling for all of us. By making the impactful choice to join us on this journey of empowerment, empathy, and artistic expression, we can create a brighter and more connected future for ourselves and for generations to come. Nice.
Thank you. That feels so good to hear you read that. Now we wanted to share with you also the Universal Declaration of Inclusivity. For anybody who is not aware of that yet, we want to read that again here because we feel like these are the words that humanity wants to hear the very most right now. I don't have my reading glasses. Yes, I do. Yes. Okay. I'll get started, Dash. As part of this global initiative, we, like Ashton was saying, Empowering Empathy is a social impact organization, a 501c3, that our whole entire goal is to basically just empower empathy across the globe. And so every single thing we do for people is for free. Like this Universal Declaration of Inclusivity, we're just spreading out throughout the world for free. The curriculum, Empowering Empathy, we've put that together and we're gifting that out to everybody for free as well. Here are the words in the Universal Declaration. As part of this global initiative, we're proclaiming this. The Universal Declaration of Inclusivity. We believe everyone deserves to enjoy living, and our mission is to empower empathy across the globe. By embracing inclusivity, we can improve our ability to see the humanity in others and expand our perspective, leading to a more fulfilling life. Violations of human dignity, such as slavery, rape, torture, labor or exploitation, and social exclusivity must be addressed by embodying the characteristics of inclusivity, maturity, humanity, dignity, love, and reward. Overcoming codependencies and establishing independence is part of growth, but it ultimately limits us. In contrast, inclusivity allows us to live beyond the limitations and captivity of an exclusive worldview. Rather than assuming that others will eventually see things our way, inclusivity invites us to be open and receptive to the unique experiences and perspectives of others. With a student mindset, we cultivate curiosity and a willingness to embrace new information and ways of thinking. This expanded perspective can lead us towards greater empathy and inclusivity, enabling us to see that everything is happening for us, not to us. With increased clarity and purpose, we can continue on our journey towards a more inclusive and connected world. Let's break free from the exclusive thinking and embrace inclusivity as a way of living. We invite you to join us on this journey towards a more inclusive world by honoring those we may disagree with and finding beauty in contrasting walks of life. Inclusivity can be a guiding principle in our interactions with others, regardless of differences of opinions, beliefs, or backgrounds. Together we can build a more inclusive and compassionate world for all. We call upon every human being to focus inward, discover their internal beauty, and see every moment as potentially instructive. Creatives and curators are called upon to make art, music, and content that stimulates public discourse, contrasting diversity talk with inclusivity walk, and inspiring us to move beyond self-limiting paradigms of independence, individualism, and self-sufficiency. Religious, secular, and spiritual leaders, teachers, and healers are all called upon to readdress and reform their teachings to promote inclusivity instead of exclusivity. Global and domestic governing bodies, elected and non-elected officials, are called upon to show courage and creative collaborative vision by allocating resources to incentivize inclusivity and impact awareness training for all. Students, administrators, and donors of all institutes of learning are called upon to petition for and allocate resources to inclusivity and relatability mindfulness coursework. Law enforcement agencies are called upon to replace multicultural diversity training with an inclusivity initiative. Currency influencers and banking institutions are called upon to allocate unencumbered, no strings attached land, facilities, resources for publicly available inclusivity education. Philanthropists, innovators, entrepreneurs, companies, corporations, NGOs, and other groups, organizations, and agencies are called upon to build and support sustainable marketplaces that incentivize social inclusivity. Now more than ever, we need to embrace inclusivity as a guiding principle in our interactions with others. Let's challenge self-limiting beliefs, awaken the student inside, and practice seeing every human as a teacher and every present moment as an opportunity for self-instruction. Together we can build a more inclusive and compassionate world for all. Let's get into that.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for reading that. So our Edges class is really dedicated to just healing ourselves and going into all of the parts of our emotions and minds and bodies where we're still holding tension from the past that we still feel like it's hurting us in some way, and that we're still holding on to. So what we're going to do, what we're really going to do inside of ourselves right now is we're just going to go into, be sensitive to the present moment and feel if there's any friction going on within ourselves. Any kind of emotion or feeling that we feel isn't bringing us and the rest of us up.
Any area that doesn't feel balancing, any area that doesn't feel already balanced, any edge at all that you find, all of them are worthy of attention, but right now pick the biggest edge you can find.
And as you do that, just relax into these sounds and vibrations. focusing on these places that are causing the most agitation, you unlock the ability to be aware of all these things and places that you can release. Fixed. If you feel like you're done focusing on one spot, feel free to move wherever you want. It's your healing. You are the healer. You are the surgeon. With your mind, healing yourself, going to all these different spots of tension and holding of energy.
It's like learning how to connect your mind the way we normally think of mind is more like a thinking thing. Connecting it to your whole entire body and all of your emotions at the same time. The more fully connected your whole entire body is to sensing itself, sensing everything you can sense, and if it's connected in its whole state, all like that, you lean into the biggest possible energy source that you can to do anything you want with right then. Yeah, physical, social, mental, spiritual. Yeah, all kinds of edges.
And they say you're deep in a stretch, you're deep in thought, you're thinking about, your deepest feelings. It's all about, what you want to be focusing on and how you can make your own life better. Yours and others. How you can have more empathy for yourself and others.
Yes, we're aware of how new agey this looks. Every day, right? But hey, it works. We don't care what it looks like if it works. We're getting too much benefit, right?
Exactly.
Let go of your idea that new agey is something we need to ostracize. Embrace your new agey inside. Embrace the concept of new, period. New. We're letting go of old, embracing new. So we're just letting go so we can have a moment of clarity, so we can say, yes, I want to start focusing on this. Because we believe we deserve it now. We believe every one of us deserves to enjoy living. That's a bold statement. We have a lot of other documentation to back it all up so far. And right now, we're getting nothing but applause from everybody who's helping out, who's actually coming on and seeing that, hey, we're all actually really in this together, and here's some practical things we can do to make this a reality. Every one of us enjoys life more the more we collaborate, but only when we're ready for it. And there's nothing wrong with our cocoon time. It's beautiful, us discovering how beautiful we really are and gaining our strength and learning that we really can transform into anything and become any kind of a beautiful anything going forth. Relax from anything old. Any past. Just let go for a minute. Just let go for a minute. You can always come back to it. Just let go right now.
Let go of the past or the future. Just focusing on you, being sensitive to you and your needs now. tension with your muscles and thoughts and focus. And really, you can tense up your entire body around that spot, that place of awareness that you want to.
Once you're nice and meditative like this, once you're nice and sensitive like this, then you get a lot of benefit out of taking your awareness, that attention, and creating tension out of it in that area. That tension then, when you go to release it, you feel the opposite end of it. You feel the back end of it. You feel what it feels like to be on the downward, like it's almost like you're surfing kind of a thing, or you're riding these waves. The tension itself, though, playing around with tension, it helps us heal ourselves. The more tension you bring inside yourself, the more you say, yes, I want that area to be alive, the more movement we have, the more life we have. So we're just acting like we're just these limited things, but we really have limitless potential right before us. We just like the idea that we're limited, and so we do it at whatever pace we want. So it's nothing wrong with it. What do you want your story to look like now becomes our question. So what do we want to do now?
Yeah.
And right now we just want to get together with people who want to actually do the same thing, like empower ourselves to actually be relatable and like do cool stuff with our friends because we just want to. There's no ulterior anything. This is a social. Yeah. Well, there is an ulterior. We want to change the whole entire world. We want to we want to actually impact everything and show everybody that we do all deserve to enjoy this.
Yeah, it's something we truly believe that one of the biggest things, but a lot of people are suffering from is illness and disease, and we truly believe that in all forms, mental illness, physical disease, in all forms, we believe we can heal these things in ourselves and each other, and that's why we're trying to put some attention on these ideas and concepts.
Right. Well, that was fun for us to take all that so seriously for so long. But yeah, we're just trying to put the best stuff out we know how right now. We're clunky still, and we're asking for all the feedback that we can possibly get about how we can declunkify and make things more pure. We'd love everybody's feedback on the Universal Declaration of Inclusivity, and we're also getting ready to release Empowering Empathy, this course curriculum that we were mentioning, because we just think it's going to help all of us, anybody who embraces it, and we could all use it. So we're all in this together. Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much for just being with us, dealing with our weirdness, whatever we are.